Once upon a time, there was a car enthusiast named Billy. He loved everything about cars, from the sound of the engine to the smell of gasoline. Billy spent most of his time tinkering with his collection of remote-controlled cars, trying to make them go faster and handle better. One day, Billy decided to take his hobby to the next level and build his own RC drift track. He had always wanted a dedicated space to practice his drifting skills, and what better place than his own basement? Billy gathered all the materials he needed, including masking tape, custom decals, leftover wood blocks, and graffiti artwork. He started by laying out the track with the masking tape, carefully mapping out each turn and curve to create the perfect drift course. As he worked, Billy's excitement grew. He imagined himself gliding around the track, executing perfect drifts and impressing all of his friends. He even created custom decals for each of his cars, adding a personal touch to the already impressive collection. But building a drift track was harder than he thought. Billy quickly realized that he needed more than just masking tape to keep his track in place. He raided his garage and found some leftover wood blocks, which he used to reinforce the curves and straightaways. As Billy continued to work on his DIY RC drift track, his basement slowly transformed into a chaotic workshop. The walls were covered in graffiti artwork, and the air was thick with the smell of sawdust and paint fumes. But Billy didn't mind. He was too focused on making his dream a reality. Days turned into weeks, and Billy's track slowly took shape. He had never been so proud of anything in his life. And yet, there was still something missing. The track didn't feel complete. It needed something else. One day, Billy had an idea. He grabbed a can of spray paint and started adding graffiti artwork to the walls. He painted flames, skulls, and all sorts of other designs, transforming his basement into a street racing paradise. As Billy put the finishing touches on his DIY RC drift track, he couldn't wait to show it off to his friends. But when they arrived, they were amazed. They couldn't believe that Billy had built such an incredible track in his own basement. They spent hours racing and drifting, laughing and joking, and having the time of their lives. In the end, Billy's DIY RC drift track became the talk of the town. People came from all over just to see it, and Billy even started hosting his own races. He had never been happier, and he knew that he had created something truly special. And all it took was a little masking tape, some custom decals, leftover wood blocks, and a whole lot of graffiti artwork.